It says going live. Is it happened yet? Are we live? Are we? Are you always late by 10 minutes? Unfortunately, it seems like that.
He's a professional.
I'm a professional at being late. Yeah. That's not something I want to be a professional at. Don't say that. Okay. Oh wow, people are straight up talking about hentai in general, really.
Yeah, I may have started that.
Oh, come on.
Might have been me. I was like, come on, guys, there's not enough
NSFW.
not enough lewd topics. Hold on, let me ask for more.
No, guys, what's that? Okay. Oh my god. Can't wait for Brandon to somehow turn this into a Konosuba rant. You see, words.
Always you and Konosuba.
It's my brand at this point. I have nothing left.
So they did officially confirm season 3, right?
Yes, they
it
have.
wasn't a movie?
No, it's a season 3. And they also released a trailer for the Megumin spin-off.
So she's getting her own show, or is it like an OVA kind of thing?
No, it's her in season. It's just like covering like the prequel light novels, which is like before she met Kazuma and the gang and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. See, there we are again talking about Konosuba. Okay. Oh yeah, wait, no talk is different. Voice is different from what I imagine. This is. Wait a second. Isn't this like your first time coming here like properly and talking with everyone else, or like one of the first times?
I guess it would be one of the first ones. Yeah, now that I think about it,
I never
At
thought
least one
about
of the
it
first ones
because like he's
where,
been on here.
Someone wasn't here.
Yeah, because he's been on here like several. We've streamed together several times, but that was like on Twitch or like not as many people. It wasn't directly on the YouTube channel. I'm still like, yeah.
Alpha.
His voice is an alpha. What does that mean?
Jeez.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's writing our fan fiction. Remember?
Yes, he is. Everyone who's watching this who has no idea what's going on is like, excuse me, fan fiction.
Yeah, Brandon agreed we're doing a fan fiction stream, so if you want to make some of us, we'll read it on stream.
Excuse me, I did not agree to that. I said.
Oh, I said it now. So
you said that, and I was like screaming like, no, don't do that. And Notaku's like, okay, guys, he agreed, let's do it. And screw you.
It's too late now.
I had a big brain move. I was just like, I'm going to put the fanfic on Patreon, and people are going to pay to see it, and we'll split the profits. And since it's going to be it's going to.
I still want to read it on stream.
Since it's going to be in such high, but then people will have no reason to check it out on Patreon. It's a big brain move. You gotta admit that. Like it's in such high demand. People are gonna buy it just for the memes. That's what they're gonna do. That's how much they want it. That's it. It's like 70% done. Oh god. I literally wrote this so Brandon would say the lines out loud. Oh come on. Okay.
Wait, you're not gonna say them out loud? Yeah, the whole point was we read it together.
I know, but like he was writing it specifically for that. That's like that makes things worse.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I promised him.
Okay. Are we gonna get started?
Oh, it's Darkness. Hi, Darkness.
Darkness.
Mod Darkness.
No.
SMH.
Says the one who's constantly banning him from his own from your own streams. Like,
yeah, well, whatever.
Why is he not a mod? Like, I wonder why.
I unbanned him. I think he's paid enough to get mod. Come on.
Yeah, that's true, but I can't help but feel like he's gonna.
That's a me thing.
I feel like I can't help but feel like he's gonna abuse his power somehow. Literally.
The worst he could do is delete messages.
Yeah, that's pretty substantial. He's just gonna delete anything he disagrees with.
Yes.
People are gonna be agreeing with me, and they'll just start deleting them.
I mean, that's what I do, though.
Nah, you just mostly delete stuff like spoilers and stuff like that, or it's like stuff that you personally disagree with, but like doesn't particularly affect me.
Exactly.
Death Note is basically a giant game of Among Us.
It is. I mean, he's
Among
got a
Us.
point. Everything's Among Us. It's all connected.
Okay. I'll let you continue talking with chat. Can you see chat? I just got to get my my water
I'm looking
real
at
quick.
it.
Yeah. I'll be back real quick.
Oh, he left it with me. Oh, he has so much trust in me. I could do so many bad things. What should I do? Do I have any incriminating information about Brandon? Not that I know of. I'd have to think. What do you guys want to know about Brandon? Anything embarrassing? Maybe I'll know and I could tell you. It's his favorite smell. Who would know that? I don't think I can, because I'm not... Yeah, I can't. Unfortunately. It's lame, but mods cannot create mods. Does he like feet? Brandon seems like he would be a feet person. He does strike me like that. He'll never admit to it if you ask it to him, but if I had to guess, I would say yes, he is. Does he... How many body pillows? So there was a time where Brandon was actually going to get body pillows, because he was potentially going to do like a sponsorship thing, and he didn't end up getting it, at least from what he told me. But if he was going to get one, it was going to be a Genshin Impact character. So take that as you will. I don't think he likes furrets, but yeah. Hey, I'm not saying anything. But you could fit 2 furrets in your butt, I'm pretty sure. Does he enjoy the act of consuming food? Yeah, no, I don't think so. We're watching from the bathroom. Yeah. You weren't supposed to know about that. I thought you were gone. I told them to ask me anything incriminating that I could tell them. And so far, I've exposed your love for feet and how you're gonna get a Genshin Impact character body pillow. So yeah, I think it's going pretty good. Exposing you quite well. Does Brandon like JoJo memes? So he has a brother who says JoJo memes all the time to him, and he's expressed this to me, and he's watched it. I'm not sure if he likes them or not. I think he's like, sometimes he does, other times he doesn't. So I think he's like, he's a back and forth. He sort of likes it, but also sort of doesn't. He did like Stone Ocean, though, I think. I'm pretty sure he did.
I'm back. No, Taku, you have some explaining. What the heck was that? Oh yeah, Brandon likes feet. Oh yeah, nah, just blatantly just making stuff up on my behalf. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
I didn't make it up.
Yes, you did. Literally, where?
You like feet, and I said if I had to guess, he probably would be a person.
Well, the answer is no. How would you? What gave you that idea?
I also said you would say that because you never admit to it. But
no, legitimately, I'm not interested in feet.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever
the
you say,
face
Brandon.
is important. The face is what's important. The feet, I don't. Jesus Christ.
We all know the truth.
God, what else did you guys ask him?
Something about furrets. I told them you could fit 2 in your butt.
What even is a furret?
Yeah. It's an animal.
Oh, yeah. Why would that... What?
I don't know. It came up.
And the body pillow thing...
To
clarify, I did.
To
clarify, I did not actually end up going through with that, and you've got to actually mention which Genshin Impact.
Mention that.
You gotta mention specifically which character. God, most people are gonna think it's like, oh wait, which one is it? That's pretty sus, Brandon. It's who's how.
Well, the one you wanted was pretty sus.
How?
If I gotta say,
isn't she like my age? She's like, no, she's older than me, isn't she? Like.
She doesn't look older than you.
How old is Hu Tao? Wait.
I don't know. And I honestly didn't.
She's
say it
20.
because I
She's
didn't-
literally older than I am.
She doesn't look 20.
Bro, yes she does. Have you seen any
But
images of her?
You could have got Jean or Lisa, but you got her? Come on, man.
I don't. I haven't played the game, so I don't know. This is just based completely on like the art and stuff, like normal fan art and stuff. So, okay.
Shut.
Notaku has bad taste.
Hiding this.
Hell yeah. Okay, are we gonna actually start like reading through these hot takes instead of just reading? Oh, bruh, you can't just delete that. Hu-Tao supremacy. Come on, guys. Everyone spam Hu-Tao supremacy just to spite
If you do it, I'll
Notaku.
ban you.
Just nah.
gonna ban
You can't
you.
ban everyone. He won't be able to ban everyone unless he end the stream.
What is this, Area 51? You can't shoot us all.
Yep, they can't get us all.
Don't type fast enough. You guys are slow.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Screw all of you. All of you are bad.
This is so fun.
All of you are getting deleted.
Also, if anyone wants to submit anything, I originally did a post limit of like 3, but like we just removed that because we realized this stream is going to be very, very short without like if barely anyone submitted anything. So whatever, just go ham. But like
Yeah.
the Discord server.
Yeah. Here we go. You
Nah,
guys are getting
you can't just delete whatever you don't like and just leave this stuff. That's mod abuse. That's just abuse of power.
What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, you're right. But still, you can't just do it. You can't just do it. You gotta be fair. You gotta be fair. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
yeah,
he deleted.
see?
Wait a second. You're deleting the messages, but they still show up on the video on chat.
What? That's messed up.
Yes. It literally doesn't change the video itself. It just changes the YouTube chat. Yeah, and Long Huang said, Hu-Tao, although I don't even play. Yep, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat. Okay, you can, okay, guys, if you guys want to submit anything, you can just join the Discord server, which is linked in the description, and it's in the chat, spiciest hot takes and events. Okay, and let's get started, okay? Notaku, are you looking at
Thank you.
Yeah, are you looking at the chat now? No, not chat,
Yes.
the submissions. We're gonna look at the submissions.
Oh, we could start with the Love is War one. That's a good one.
Yeah, Love is War is a shitty anime. Excuse me? What? Wait, yeah. Like, what's your opinion on this, Notaku? You said that you thought it was overrated, but like,
So
to say it's shit.
we need some clarification.
Okay.
Okay. So I watched Love is War, and I liked it, but I also didn't like it at the same time. So
What does that mean?
I'm explaining, Brandon.
Yep.
Okay. You gotta
Please
understand.
explain.
So I enjoyed a lot about it, but I hated the relationship between the main two characters. I watched Love is
What?
War exclusively for all of the side characters. I didn't like the main two at all.
Why?
I watched it entirely for everyone else.
Why? I mean, okay. I will say the side characters are peak. Like the writer does a great job of like, making them, but like you don't like the main couple. You don't like the main two. Main two characters.
I don't dislike them. I just don't enjoy watching them.
Why?
It just
It's literally
seems
the
like-
idea of get two
seems
cinderas and
like
pit
a-
them against each other and see what
because
the
their
chaos that
romance
ensues.
idea is like it's like a so it's that
Yeah.
so in romance there's that one issue of you just want them to get together already.
Yeah.
But that usually only happens kind of more towards the mid to end of the series. And that's
Yeah, that's a
always the
good
most
point.
annoying part because you just want to see them get together already.
Hmm.
But that is literally so that's the most infuriating part of that, and that's their entire relationship. We don't get it's always just that, and it's annoying as hell watching them do that. It's like
Okay,
it's
I
just such a
I
lame
do see your point.
romance.
I actually thought that I actually agreed with that during season 1, But I felt like I also felt like that was kind of the point. Like their entire ideology of not being the one to confess first and stuff like that. That's supposed to be like in the wrong. That's not supposed to be portrayed like as the right thing to do. Like the entire point of that is these are these characters' flaws, and as the seasons progress, they start doing that less and less, and like they gradually start just hanging out together, like, and talking to each other like normal people, and you can see that character development as things go on, so that by the time things like reach the end and stuff, it's like they both like sort of changed from that, and it's not like, because like that entire thing was just like, oh, where it's just like, oh, this is just frustrating. They're just like, it was pretty frustrating during like the first season and stuff like that. But like after that, I don't feel like that ever really happened much anymore, because like it was mostly meant to be seen as a joke, and yeah, it was a joke, but it was still frustrating. But like that was also kind of the point, where it's just like these characters haven't changed enough to be ready to be in a relationship with each other in the first place, and it's only once they both start and once they both develop enough to the point where they don't really have this stupid ideology in their heads anymore about it, and they're both willing to throw their pride away, only then are they able to get together. Oh, sorry. Okay, your explanation exhausting me, Brandon. Okay, well, let's just move on then.
Let's move on. We're not done yet.
Okay,
yeah,
we're not done
at least
yet.
a little bit more.
Yeah, okay.
It's just the characters. They just like, especially Kaguya. I cannot
Yeah.
stand her. She
Yeah,
is so annoying to me. And so I got nothing wrong with tsunderes, and I don't got a problem with that. It's what she just seems like an absolute spoiled brat.
Well, yeah, that's
And
kind
she
of the
just has
point.
no development.
No, she does have
Hayasaka,
development.
Who is
Nah,
girl, like
that's
absolute crap.
that's the main thing. You just don't dislike it because you're so in love with Hayasaka, and then you see Kaguya like basically like mistreating her and stuff like that, and you just hate her like based mostly on that. Wait, what?
Kaguya's horrible.
She's not even that bad. She has
no redeeming qualities.
What do you mean she has no redeeming qualities? And like, what do you mean she has no development? The entire point of the series is her development. Like, have you not seen any of it?
Shit.
Yes, she does. What the heck? Have we seen the same show, bro?
Yes. I mean, I didn't watch
She's
the
great
third
though.
season, but at least the first two, she barely changed at all.
My God, man.
Now,
1 hour Kaguya Summer video. Let's go. Just to prove no taku.
but Hayasaka is just literal perfection. She's got nothing wrong with her. She's
okay.
great.
That's the thing.
She's amazing.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing. She's too perfect. I don't like characters
There's
who
no
are just.
such thing as too perfect.
I don't like characters who are just straight up no flaws. They're easy. You can just
It doesn't have no flaws.
You can just easily just write a character who's just like, let's just make a list of all the desirable traits I want to see in a woman and put them in one character. That's easy. You just basically written Hayasaka and stuff like that. But like, for me, I want characters to have flaws. I want them to be like flawed people and stuff like that, because like or else they're not just...
I agree, but she's not what you would see as perfect. She's a sarcastic, quiet, kind of depressed almost, self-deprecating character. That's not what you would consider flawless and perfect.
Okay, that's true. That is a good point.
Unique.
Hayasaka is really good. I'm just saying that I don't hate Kaguya either. And also, Hayasaka has plenty of times where she goes up against Kaguya as well, and like just throws her in the deep end. So it's not like I saw their relationship more as like sisters and stuff who like love each other, but at the same time they'll just go bleh, see ya, and just like you can handle it on your own and stuff like that. So it's kind of I never really saw it that way, where it's just like Kaguya's constantly abusing Hayasaka. It's like she barely even does it that much anyways. It's not really enough of a frequent thing. It's more of like she's mildly annoying Hayasaka, and Hayasaka is just like, really, this bullshit again. That sort of thing. It's fun seeing her reaction to Kaguya being stupid. Like, I just like that.
Yeah, it's fun seeing her reaction, but she's just absolutely awful to her, man.
She's not
mean.
awful. She is
mean.
When? What exactly does she do?
Anything nice? What is one nice thing she has done for Hayasaka?
Bruh, what is all the mean things that you're talking about?
Look some up.
You gotta look them up. Okay, Joe Gaming actually makes a good point here. It's like, if she's constantly playing personas for Kaguya's well-being and wants to live a normal life, and she struggles with it. That's very true, but first, that's in the manga. I don't think Notaku's up to that yet. And second, that's not really Kaguya's fault. That's the Shinomiya family's fault. Like, they're the ones who basically put her into that situation, and Kaguya, like, didn't really know any of that. So it's kind of an independent thing. But yeah, I think he's making the point that Hayasaka's not flawless. Yeah, that's a good point. Very much a good point. Yeah.
Hayasaka, best girl.
Yeah. This is the Kaguya stream. Kaguya's cute, bro. She's like, she's such a dumbass, and it's so fun to watch. No, that's a good thing. That's a good thing in my book. Like, the way she like switches.
Dumb, but dumb in like a bad way.
She's dumb in a good way. She switches from.
She gets dumb in a good way.
No,
she gets dumb in a bad way.
Okay. Kaguya, she switches from being like this cool ice queen and stuff, only to completely lose her composure and just brain turns to mush, and I love that. I love watching that, and it is just so fun. So there's a
inconsistent.
It's consistent. You can literally make the same argument for Hayasaka. So shut up. Anyways, I think we're just gonna move on now. Yeah, we've talked way too much about this one comment. So we're going now. What about this statement? It's not entertaining at all. What do you mean it's not entertaining at all?
Only the side characters were interesting.
I thought all of it was interesting. Okay, it did take some time for the plot like the overall plot to get interesting, since it was mostly just comedy. Since it was mostly just comedy skits and stuff, which was the main reason I was watching it in the beginning. But like, it got more interesting as it progressed and stuff, and later on. Yeah, we're never gonna get to the next point. Let's just get to the next point. Okay. Let's just do it now. Ichika is the most interesting and compelling quintuplet.
So how far did you... I didn't know you said you started. How far did you end up getting in this series?
I think it's the first 5 episodes, maybe 6.
Oh my god, Brand.
It was the part... it was the part with the fireworks. It was the part with the fireworks festival. Like, where... That was actually one that focused on Ichika. Where she, like, was doing the entire acting audition thing. And it finished that arc. That was the last thing I saw.
Yeah, so you can't have a...
I can't really comment on this properly.
Yeah. Because stuff happens in the second season that is the reason why we're talking about Ichika to begin with.
From what I've heard of, like, she did things that made a lot of people hate her, but also, like...
I didn't really understand what people... I got she was playing a bit dirty, but it didn't seem like what she was doing was that bad. She was just...
Yeah, I can't comment on this at all. Yeah.
It's only a bit dirty.
Only a bit dirty. Take that words out of context.
For me, you don't need to, Brandon.
Yeah, right. You're right. That's okay. Initial D is the best shonen anime. Wait, okay. Sorry. Initial D is a shonen?
I thought it was a music series.
I thought it was like... I never really thought of it as a shonen. I just thought it was like a driving, racing type anime and stuff, but I never thought of it as a shonen. It was like more in common with like the older style anime and stuff like that. Which, like, generally when I think of shonen, I think of like, you know, I mean, technically it does fall under shonen, but it's not really. I don't know. It feels weird to call it a shonen anime. Yeah, you're right. It's a demographic. It's not necessarily thing. Like so many things can be a shonen, but like it's like
that was an anime? I thought that was just a song.
Bro, what? You thought it was just a song? It's a driving, bro. How do I not know this and you don't? You're the one who watches more.
Yes, the Deja Vu. I thought that was just a song.
Yeah, Deja Vu is the song. Initial D is the show.
I thought that was like the band or something. I didn't know it was a show.
Like, okay.
I thought it was just a song.
Do you want me to put on some music right now? What type of music should I play? Everything's like, it's pretty awkward.
I need to watch Initial D. No, I thought it was a song.
I thought it was a song. Okay, anime, background music, no copyright.
Bruh.
Who's saying bruh?
I thought it was a song. I mean,
Initial
I've
D
known
is
song
the
for a
best.
long time.
Yeah, that's true. The song got way more popular than the anime itself. So that's somewhat understandable. But it's still weird. It's like, did you just see all those cars and thought, oh, no, that's just an aesthetic. That's just, they just,
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
That was just some cars doing car things. I mean, the song makes sense with cars, so it just made sense.
Is this copyright free?
Initial D? Probably not. I seriously doubt it.
It's not too loud, is it?
I can't even hear it.
Chat, is it too
Wait,
loud?
actually, hold on. Why is it so tame?
It's supposed to be like lo-fi beats and stuff like that. What, do you want me to put on something a bit more extreme sounding? Just everyone death metal, da 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 da, while we're arguing. Exactly. That's true. Okay, how do you find something that's like works as background music but doesn't like overshadow, like isn't too loud and stuff?
Okay, you can't talk about this, but I'll talk about it real quick. Tokyo Ghoul anime mid, it was really good. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
I'm probably gonna read the
manga. I don't understand anyone who has said it was bad. Both season 1 and 2 were insanely good. I don't know what you people are on, because you are on something.
Gentle reminder that Notaku thinks that Monster Musume is a masterpiece. Just putting that out there. I'm not necessarily agreeing or disagreeing with him. Just gonna say it.
Manga better. Okay, whatever. Fine. If you want to say it's better, it's better. It was still good though. It doesn't take away the fact that it was good.
Yes.
I mean, I haven't read the manga, but everyone always says that, and I get the idea. Okay. There was something in the manga that wasn't put in, and it was really good. Okay, I understand that. It was still good, though. Maybe the manga was better, but it was still objectively good. Maybe it just didn't have something in it that made it even better, but it was still good. Yeah,
I'm just trying to make sure I don't get copyright claimed. This is so difficult.
Oh my god.
The chat.
Yes, that was the whole point of the show. It was edgy crap. Yes, I get it. It was still good though.
Wait, what are you guys talking about now?
Tokyo Ghoul.
Edgy? Oh, edgy. I thought you said etchy crap. And I was like, wait, Tokyo Ghoul?
No,
are we talking about the same thing here? It's like, since when was there etchy in Tokyo Ghoul? And the talker's like, it didn't improve it. You know? That's the sort of thing you'd say. Okay.
I don't think there were actually really any waifus in that I was interested in. Oh, there was one. That one girl, the bar girl. Who was bar? I don't remember her name, but she was the bar girl. She was always at the bar. I don't remember her name. Tokyo.
Okay, wait.
Bar
Bruh, they just said straight. The people in the description called it non-copyright, and then they just said, "Oh, put put the speed in 1.25 speed to avoid copyright
Ittori.
claims. Like,
Ittori was, oh my god, I loved her. She was barely in it though. That made me sad.
okay,
She
chat.
was, like,
How loud is
only
the
waifu I
music?
liked.
Is it loud enough, or is it too loud? What? Is this good? Is this good? It's enough? Okay, you can't hear it at all. I'll turn it up a little bit then. How's that?
Good.
Whatever. It doesn't need to be super loud. Just, like, the main thing is that it's not, the background isn't completely silent. Yep, that's good. Okay, good. That's good. Okay.
Come on, guys.
Let's move.
Ittori was good. Come on, guys.
Hitori? Who's that?
Ittori. She's bar girl. From
Oh,
Tokyo
in
Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, okay. I can't say anything on that, but so whatever. Let's move on. Chainsaw Man.
Hold on,
Yeah,
let me
okay.
screen share. Let me
Okay.
screen share.
Wait, where are you
I
looking
gotta
at?
show everyone.
Is this in general?
I'm screen sharing to you.
Wait, why is Super J asking me this? Just ask me the. Okay. Okay. Maybe I could make it that people can ask questions as well. People should be able to do that, not just hot takes, but also like. Wait a second. Let me see this.
It's safe for work, so it's good.
Ah, okay. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, cool. So like.
Come on. She's best girl, guys. Come on.
I can't say anything on this. I haven't seen it, so I just.
She was barely in it though. It made me really sad.
Well, yeah, it seems to
She
me
barely
like.
showed up.
Okay, Super J asking, have you ever seen Asphytica of Roadkiller, Moshi Kutete, My Just a Darling, Spy Family, Rocco, Ragnar, Sales at Work, Naruto, Boruto, and Pokemon? Okay, I'm just. That's a lot of names. No, I have not seen the first one. I don't know what that is. Mushoku Tensei, yes, I have. I did a video on it. My Dress Up Darling, yes, I watched it and enjoyed it. Same with Spy Family. I watched it and I'm enjoying it. I'm catching up with the latest season and last few episodes now. Record of Ragnarok, haven't seen it at all. Cells at Work, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Naruto was my first ever anime, so yes, I have seen that. Boruto, no, and I don't plan to. And Pokemon, yeah, that was my childhood. I only watched like the first thing with Misty, Brock, and Ash and stuff. So, and after that, I didn't continue watching. But yeah, that's it. Okay. I'm going to spicy hot takes. Going back. Okay. Okay, this guy says... Okay, K2 says, this is the one in the thumbnail. Chainsaw Man sucks. No, Taku, have you seen Chainsaw Man?
I have
Or,
not.
like, read any of the
I
manga
plan
or
on it,
anything?
but
or-
I'm waiting for it all to come out. From what I've seen,
You're waiting...
though,
So you're waiting for the first season to end, and then you're gonna binge
yeah.
it. Okay, that makes sense.
From what I know though is Makima, man.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. I actually agree with that for once. Like,
You agree
she's...
with that? Wow.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm not, which is strange because I'm usually not even into Domi Mommies and stuff like that. But Makima, she hits different. Like, I don't know.
Oh, she does.
I mean, she's
Thinking about
terrifying as well. She's like anyone who's like stop it, Notaku. There's a level of being down bad that's acceptable, and you're skirting the edge. Okay, so okay, okay. I just gotta say.
She wanted to do,
Shut up, man. You don't know what happens. You don't know what happens.
I don't care.
There are a
what
lot of
happens.
people who loved her at the beginning and then just straight up hate her after knowing what she does.
I don't care what she does. She can do whatever she
Okay,
wants.
I've read part. Okay, I'm just gonna clarify. I haven't watched the anime yet, but I have read the manga, and not all of the manga, but I have read a substantial part of the manga that the anime hasn't caught up to yet. So everything that everyone's talking about on like Twitter and stuff like that as each episode releases, I've already read. But yeah, like ever since the beginning, Makima always had this like very unsettling vibe. You know something's up with her. It's like she's like something is going on here. But at the same time, she's hot, so who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? But Chainsaw Man sucks. I mean, I don't know. I can't really judge yet. I only read the manga and went, okay, I'm gonna stop this for now, and I'm gonna watch the anime when it comes out, and then I'll make so I can make a fully proper decision, because I don't think I've read enough to really judge it properly yet. But so far it's interesting. I wouldn't say it sucks, but yeah, that's all. Jameson.
Oh yeah. Also, Brandon is Kobemi. Yes.
Yeah, how many of you guys in chat actually saw that in the community post? Okay. I mean, it's... I'm not gonna deny it.
You're just so much alike.
Yeah, I wouldn't say... Okay, I was about to say that I'm not as, like, loud and panicky as her, but then I that's
literally you.
But then I just listened to my own voice now, and I was like, oh yeah, I am like that. There's literally nothing to separate us. God, the only difference is that she's a cute girl. I can't compete with that. I got all the flaws, but none of the pros.
The benefits.
I got none of the benefits.
She just like me for real.
She just like me for real. Okay. Okay.
In conclusion, Makima, woof woof.
In conclusion, I'm not okay. I'll say that she's hot, but I'm not gonna bark over her. I refuse to.
No, I will.
Okay, Death Note is the most boring anime I've seen. Jameson's already brought up this take several times.
That's just objectively wrong.
Yeah.
Unless he's talking about that one part where L loses his memories. That was so insanely boring. That was the only part I thought was boring.
Wait, L? You mean light?
Or light. They both start with L, okay? Whatever.
You mucked up. Yeah, how do you mess up the main characters' names, bro? They're literally the two main characters.
And Light loses his memories, okay?
Yeah, wait, I don't... You found that boring?
Oh, yeah, and
I found that...
Okay. That is pretty lame,
okay.
too.
Okay, just spoilers for anyone who happens to be watching this who hasn't seen Death Note, which I don't know how many people, which like, I feel like
2008?
Pretty much everyone should have seen Death Note by now, but whatever, there are going to be spoilers, so sorry. What should I do to indicate that spoilers are over if anyone wants to come back? Whatever. I'll like... I'll highlight this message.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'll highlight this message once we're done talking about it. Yeah, okay. I agree that after L dies, it does get kind of less interesting and kind of boring and stuff like that. But before then, like, I found everything super interesting. I just really like the writer's writing style in general, because like everything, like the way it goes is like, they could just be talking about nothing, but I'd be like hooked, like, oh my gosh, this is like super interesting and stuff like that. Like this is like, wow, I just want to hear them talk more. Like, this is really fascinating stuff. Like, I don't get, I understand not liking it, but like thinking it's boring, like I personally just found it to be one of the most interesting anime that I've seen. Like, just like the type of anime that you just can't take your eyes off of, kind of. That was, for me at least, like, there were...
Yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah, exactly. It was just super entertaining to watch. Like, whoa, that is, like, super smart and cool and interesting. Like, I don't get how you think it's, like, boring and stuff. But, like, yeah, the only part...
Here's an interesting question, though. Who were you rooting for?
Who were you rooting for?
Were you rooting for L, or were you rooting for Light?
I was rooting... Okay, I was rooting for L, but I wasn't necessarily watching it because I wanted anyone to win. It was more so just to see how it would go. Like, it's like, I'm not necessarily taking sides here. More so, I'm just watching Light's journey as he kind of slowly falls to the corruption and stuff like that. Kind of like Breaking Bad. It's like kind of similar thing to Breaking Bad, how it's like you see this main character and he's clearly in the wrong, but at the same time his story and his journey of how he's getting there is like super interesting. So that's how I saw it. Light's dad was my favorite character. That I agree on. Light's dad, he's such a great dad. Light didn't deserve him at all. Such a great dad. Okay, are we done? Notaku, are we gonna move on?
okay.
Okay. He has nothing left to say. He's like, yeah, Brandon,
I just
you
liked
can
it.
stop. Yeah, I just
End
liked
of
it.
story.
Okay.
Jameson, stupid.
Okay, Bob Killer says Megumin is a lolly. How is that a hot take? That's not... Can we just move on? I don't even want to talk about this. It's just... Can we just move on? Like,
Sure.
delete?
It's been done to death.
It's just delete Bob Killer's message. There you go. Move on.
Wow, Brandon silencing people. That's
Silence.
my thing.
Even just... Code G... Okay, Joe says Code Geass... Wait, how do you pronounce it? Is it Code Geass or Code Geass? Okay.
Code
Code
You haven't seen
Geass.
it though.
I haven't seen it. It's a mecha anime, isn't it?
Technically.
Kind of. Is it more... Is it kind of similar thing to Evangelion? Ha! Perfect timing.
No, I haven't
Yeah,
seen
wait,
it.
guys, the background music right now, it just started playing as Evangelion music. But like,
What are you up to, Brandon?
but like, okay, is it kind of similar to Eva, where it's like the main characters? Wait, it's more about the characters than the mecha, and like it's only really a side thing.
It's
What do you mean?
I mean,
How many
I
mecha
don't
fights
know.
are there? What do you mean you don't know? You're the one who's watched it.
I mean, there were a decent number of them, but I wouldn't really say that was the main part of the story.
Okay, Jameson
more
says
like-
it's Code Geass is a political war drama.
Yeah, it
Okay,
was more. It was
it's more about the
kinda similar-
politics and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I see.
There were a lot of mecha fights, but that wasn't.
That wasn't
one
really
watched it for
what
that.
it's about. Like, nobody's
No
watching
one,
it for the fights.
No one watched it for that.
It
Yeah,
was just kind of a vehicle for the story. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
exactly.
Like, we're just basically ignoring Joe's comment. It's just like he just brought up Code Geass, and we're just talking about it completely independent from what he's talking about. Just ignores him. What was your opinion on it, though? Like, what's your take on this?
It
He
was
says it kind
really
of
good.
sucks.
The only thing that was bad for me about it was I had the ending spoiled.
Oh, that
And
sucks.
so that really
yeah, please,
sucked.
nobody
The
spoil.
ending was really good.
Nobody spoil the ending for me, please, because like I don't know what it is, but I've just heard good things about it. I know it's really good.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Okay, moving on.
You need to watch it already.
Yeah, I need to watch it. It's not really on the top of my list personally, though. I've got like Maid in Abyss, and like Kaiji Ultimate Survivor and stuff. Those are like really on like near the top of my list and stuff like that. Like I've got a bunch of stuff on my list. I'll get to Code Geass eventually, though. That's for sure. Okay. Naruto is overrated. Is that really a hot take?
I think so, because everyone loves it.
Not really. I feel like everyone just kind of considers it like, oh yeah, it's a generic shonen Naruto. People. I don't really see anyone like overhyping Naruto these days anymore, except for like super mainstream shonen fans who just like started watching anime. Aside from that, nobody in the community really goes, "Oh my god, Naruto is just the best thing ever." Like that's just how I that's the only people I see talking about that are like on Facebook groups and stuff like that. Like, and it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't say
I see
Naruto.
it quite a lot.
I wouldn't say Naruto was like amazing, but it was my first anime, so I appreciate it very much for that, like for nostalgia purposes. It introduced me to the medium and it did its job. It was really good. It's just not a masterpiece at all.
I just never watched it.
Okay. Just never. Do you watch Demon Slayer? Wait,
Yeah,
what?
it was alright.
What introduced you to anime?
SAO.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
I went in the deep end.
I wouldn't say that's the deep end. I mean, that was that introduced a lot of people to anime.
So there was that, and then like one or two later, I watched.
He saw the
Monster
he
Musume
saw
and
the
High School
degeneracy
DxD,
harem part of it, and then he just
Yep.
grabbed onto that.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
God, it's like I like this anime thing. You know, not because of the plot and stakes or anything like that, because booba. That's what I want.
Right after SAO, I watched Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?
What?
And then
Wait, isn't that way more of an anime that like only people who are watching like seasonals would watch? Like I don't see anyone like who's just starting watching anime would find that. Like how did you find it?
I don't know how I found it. I don't know. I think I just looked up what's similar, I think.
Yeah, Discord links in the description, guys. Like, and Notaku just posted it as well. Okay, Naruto is a good starter anime in my opinion, but for those who have been watching anime for a while, it's kind of bland. Yeah, exactly. That's how I felt about Demon Slayer. Like, for anyone who's watching Demon Slayer and like it's their first ever anime, it'd be mind-blowing. Like, oh my god, the animation and like the emotion and stuff and how much he cares about his sister, and it's so emotional. But for anyone who's like seen shown is like, yeah, I've seen this before. It's not really doing anything special. But like, I don't know. I appreciate it for introducing new people to the medium, and it does a really good job at it. But personally, it's just not for me. So yeah. Okay. In a fight to the death between Saitama or Goku. Oh, we're really doing this argument again.
I haven't seen either of them, so I
Is
don't
that,
care.
but would he beat Goku? Like, literally, anyone's like, people will bring up, it's like, I really like this character, but then people are like, yes, but do they beat Goku? It's like, bro, I don't give a crap about power scaling. I don't care about how powerful these characters are. I just care about how interesting and well written they are. I don't care if they punch easy and stuff. Like, who cares? Whoever wins is whoever's writing it. Stan Lee did an entire thing where he's just like, stop it with this boneheaded questions. Whoever wins is whoever I decide to win. And it's like, it literally doesn't matter how.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the power scale is because I'm the one who decides it anyways. So it's like, the answer is whoever's writing it. They decide.
There's no way in hell Batman can beat Superman. Just no way.
I mean, it depends on if he has
Just shut up.
kryptonite.
No.
People have
Brandon.
Literally, if you were the writer, you could literally just
him from 20 miles away.
Yes, that's true. But with the writer, they could just decide that Batman beats Superman. They could just decide that
That's
Superman could be stupid and he doesn't use his laser eyes.
Realistically, there is no way.
Of course, realistically, but you know, it's fiction. That's the point of fiction.
Well, no, but if the fiction world was real, there would be no way.
Okay, as someone who's like seen, like, okay, I have seen some of One Punch Man, and like my knowledge of Dragon Ball is based purely on like as a kid watching my dad watch it, so I can't really say for sure. It's just literally just like hazy memories of Dragon Ball.
Darkness over Megami.
Batman is superior to Superman, but Joker beats both of them.
Timeout.
Wait, he didn't. How was that a hot take? He was just stating like.
No, it was just wrong.
That's a pretty common opinion.
Yeah, well, a wrong opinion.
No, he's just talking about like character-wise. A lot of people like Batman over Superman, and like everyone loves Joker. How is that wrong? Are you serious?
It is.
How?
I'm positive.
Bro,
it is just wrong.
I mean, in regards to on-screen adaptations, like that's just what he's just stating is just the common opinion.
Adaptations, but just
who reads comics anymore?
It's just wrong. We're talking about characters. Not movies.
Yeah, but like we're talking about these are the versions that everyone saw. So like,
well, they're just wrong.
How?
just
wrong. God, okay, we're gonna.
Wrong.
Yeah, honestly, the entire point of Saitama is to be absurdly overpowered to the point of comedy. Comparing his power scaling to other character is entirely pointless. That I agree with. Like, the entire point of Saitama's character is if you put him against the character, he's gonna instantly win. Like, it's not really a question of how powerful is he. It's like, that's literally what defines his character. So honestly, I thought the entire Goku versus Saitama thing is stupid because in my opinion, Saitama would win. That's his entire point. He's called One Punch Man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how theoretically powerful Goku is because like you could get the highest number you could think of, but times that, but like go against infinity. Like, One Punch Man is supposed to be the infinity in this situation. You could think of any high number, and it doesn't matter how high you could go, infinity is going to be higher. That's my argument for it. Okay. Daniel says, I love your Mushoku Tensei video. Thank you. Will we make a second video when season 2 comes out? Maybe. I don't know. It depends on, like, if I have a lot more to say about it.
No, you probably will.
Yeah, probably. It depends on what happens. Okay, Fullmetal Alchemist is not even one of the top... Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is not even one of the top 10 best animes ever made. And the best 3 are Cowboy Bebop, Steins Gate, and Nichijou. I think... Okay, I can't really say because I haven't finished Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I've only like watched.
Me neither.
I've only started watching like the first couple episodes. Personally, and this is what everyone says. Personally, I thought the pacing was kind of rushed and like not as interesting. I also watched the original Fullmetal Alchemist, so to compare and stuff like that, and I actually thought it was like a lot more better and stuff, just in regards to the direction and stuff. I really like in the original Fullmetal Alchemist, I actually really like that opening scene where it just shows him like with the chalk and stuff like that, and he tries to bring his mom back to life, and the consequences are huge. That was really scary and really epic, and like in my opinion, that was like the best way to open Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, because like that was horrifying, but it's like that's like wow, that is such an amazing opening. But yeah, I still haven't like watched that much of it, so I can't say for sure. But yeah, I like this. I can respect the take though that Cowboy Bebop, Steins Gate, and Nichijou are like the top 3 anime though. Those are really good anime, even though I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop yet. But I have seen Steins Gate and Nichijou, and they're both peaks, so yeah, whatever. Okay, like fair enough, Brandon. Yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist. Yeah, I'm stumbling today. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. No, every day. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood first episodes of recap more than an adaptation. Brandon Stutters. That would be the new channel name.
It's short for BS.
BS. But bullshit productions, it literally there. Oh wait, sorry, I shouldn't call it that. It's BS Productions. Yeah, it's more of a recap than an adaptation, and that's the vibe I got. But honestly, I still feel like they should have done it properly. They should, like, cause like,
isn't it like 60 episodes?
Yeah, it is. But honestly, I still don't think they should have rushed it, because like, it's easy. You can't ask people to go, oh no, you gotta watch the good episodes in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. No, you gotta watch the full good episodes in Fullmetal Alchemist first, and then watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and just kind of sit through all the recap. Like, honestly, it's just like, no, just do it right for all of it in this one. I don't know. With spending 10 minutes on each take. Yeah, for anyone who's been here before, this is nothing new. Yeah, the stream will be going when I wake up. Okay. We weren't even talking about these takes anymore. We were just talking to chat. Okay, let's go back to Discord. Index and spin-offs are trash. Have you seen Index? Nope. Neither have I. I can't argue against that, but okay. I mean, honestly, I can't. I mean, on my anime list, it isn't like super high rated anyways. I just think a lot of people... But at the same time, I have seen a lot of people like it, so I don't know. I can't judge what I haven't seen, so yeah. Moving on. Dr. Nefarious. Wait, by the way, Nozaki, are you watching the stream as well? So, like, you can see what I see? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, whenever I watch a romance anime, I like to read up on how the romance develops before actually watching it, effectively spoiling myself. I don't enjoy most romances otherwise.
That's just stupid.
Nefarious! What the hell? What the hell, man?
That's bannable.
This pains me. I'm sorry, this just pains me. Why would you spoil yourself?
I can't handle spoilers. I will. It'll ruin it.
Yeah,
for me.
way to actively ruin any kind of romantic tension at all. Like, what's even the point of watching the series anymore, man? Just like, you might as well just skip to the end in that case. Like,
yeah, it's like reading the last page of the book.
Yeah, exactly.
I did that, but only because I didn't care about the books.
Yeah, that makes sense there, because you don't care about books in general. If you care about romance anime, you'd watch it from the start like it's intended to. Okay, I actually kind of get it, although I wouldn't do the same. It's kind of frustrating when there's a constantly will they, won't they. Okay, that's the thing. I don't find it frustrating at all. Because, like, that's, like, kind of the reason I watch anime. Like, I watch the romance anime. It's like, I really like having that kind of romantic tension there. Which is why I don't really like the idea of just having them together already from the start. Like... Well, yeah, you could get them. It's like, now I just feel like, well, what's the point of watching? They're already together. Where's there to go from here? Like, you have to have some kind of.
It could be either way.
Yeah.
It's like, it could be, if it's done well, it's good.
Yeah, of course, if it's done well.
Bad example for me would be Kaguya. I didn't enjoy that. But like Toradora, for example, I felt I did a good job on that. So it depends on how they do it.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I just like. I really like having that, like, kind of romantic tension there. Like, I feel like that's actually something that's kind of missing in a lot of romance anime that I've seen, where it's just like, oh yeah, of course they're gonna get together. I'm not necessarily saying it's like, oh, it should be frustrating, it should constantly break them up when, like, for stupid reasons to do so. But I do
not enjoy.
Yeah, I don't enjoy that. But I do want there to be a kind of, like... kind of a nervousness there where they're both there together, where it's just like, where's it gonna go from here? How, like, are they gonna talk to each other? Like, I just like having that kind of uncertainty where it's just like, where it just has your heart racing and stuff like that. I really like that, and like, that kind of like adrenaline kind of thing when you're watching the romance and stuff. Because, like, there's other ones where it just goes really straightforward. It's like, yeah, they're going to get together. You already know this. It's like, yeah, well, where's the, like, kind of sense of tension? I like having that kind of sense of tension to it, you know? I haven't really seen anyone else talk about that. It's just, that's just me personally. I don't know. Yeah, Tonikawa... the main characters get together from the start, and like it's an entertaining watch, but I guess that's because of its like stakes-free slice of life hijinks. Yeah, okay. I get the feeling that I've seen some of Tonikawa, and it's the type, and I enjoyed it. It's the type of thing that I enjoy watching, but like, I just didn't really see much reason to continue either. So like, I just kind of accidentally dropped it, where it's just like I never came back to it. Like, I still enjoyed watching it, and I still liked it, but it's like, well, I just kind of, didn't end up coming back to it to continue watching all the way through. And, yeah, that's...
Yeah, it was kind of like a cleanser. Like,
yeah,
if you watch something
like a
really
palate
bad,
cleanser.
You should watch that after.
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of a thing that kind of settles you down, like slice of life. Which I get the appeal of as well, but it's not the main reason I watch romance anime and stuff. Because I like having there to be some kind of plot. Like, where it's just like... where they slowly have that slow burn, you know. I like slow burn. Yeah, I think that's the right term to call it. But at the same time, I don't want it to be frustrating or dragged out too long. Just like a good amount. Like, it's like with regular tension. You don't want it to go on too long. But like you do want it to go on for a decent amount of time, where it really stretches the tension. I don't know. Maybe I'm just strange.
Okay. Well, we already know that.
Yeah. Okay, Professor Calculus says, all the quintuplets suck. Okay. Way to make the entire anime community go up in flames. Wait, how many submissions? Oh god, I just realized we're probably gonna take forever to go through these. I should probably lock this chat for now. How do you lock the chat? Permissions. Send messages. There. Now nobody should be able to send messages anymore, right? Yeah, sorry for doing that without warning, but yeah, we're gonna be here literally all day. Like, we've already been here for long enough. It's been an hour. It's been an hour. we just read the first couple. Okay, all the quintuplets suck. I mean, I wouldn't say they suck, but I don't necessarily like extra love any of them either just yet. And that's because I've only like just watched like the first 5 episodes. So that, I guess that's normal, but I'm not really attached to any of them just yet. It's just like, oh, I like that one. I like that one. I don't really like that one. And that's it.
Yeah, you haven't really seen much yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough yet to make a proper decision. And here's this guy's starting a flame war. Miku is the worst quintuplet.
I agree.
She's literally the most popular, isn't she?
I agree, though.
Isn't she the most popular?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wait, who's your favorite? Isn't it Yotsuba?
Yeah, Yotsuba.
Yeah.
I think followed by rather... I haven't decided yet who she's followed by, but it's rather Nino or Ichika. One of the two.
Your second favorite is Ichika?
Or Nino, it's one of the two. They're tied.
I don't know. I just personally, from everything, like for her entire personality and like her entire design and stuff, Ichika is like my least favorite out of all of them.
Well, yeah, of course, because she's the most mature. You hate mature. You like them
that's
small
true
and tiny and
Shut up.
and...
Shut up. No, I don't. And
it's the truth.
It's not the truth. Shut up. And also, well, yeah, you're right in the case where I don't necessarily like the entire One-sama, if that's the right term, the entire like super mature older sister types, but like I just prefer like
that's where it's at, man.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways. But yeah,
Brandon, the younger the better.
Okay, shut up. And anyways, like my personal like I don't know. I mean, at least I fully understand that like me having like Itsuki near the top for me is like very much an unpopular opinion, but that's mostly because like she's the closest to being the standard tsundere and stuff. That's literally it. And like she's probably the most default basic option.
Yeah, she's the most basic of the bunch.
Yeah. And I don't know, I just like her character type the most. Not necessarily for her herself, but like because I like her character type the closest. But yeah, personally I just don't like Ichika because like I don't know, she's just like,
because you're stupid.
Yeah. Nah, bro, that's not even an unpopular opinion. Plenty of people hate Ichika. Most people on
they're all stupid.
On most lists you see that Ichika is at the bottom. That's like not
they're all
like 90% of the anime community is stupid. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Baron S says Dragon Maid is the worst anime to have ever been produced ever. What?
I don't know. Rental Girlfriend was pretty bad.
Okay. This actually surprised me because for some reason Baron, like Dragon Maid strikes me as the type of anime that Baron would like. Like just considering what his tastes is that I've seen so far, I thought he would have liked Dragon Maid, but like this is like, because like you like a lot of Kyoto animation stuff. Dragon Maid's Kyoto animation and stuff, and it's like a wholesome slice of life. That's the type of thing that you like usually. Like I don't know. To call it the worst anime to produce ever, like I would understand if you just didn't like the story or like I don't know, but like I'd say the production value looks really good. The from a production standpoint is really good. Just from what I've seen, like the animation and the voice acting and stuff like that, like it all like seems very solid. So I don't know. Notaku, have you seen it?
Nope.
Neither have I. So
you were saying all of that and you haven't even seen it.
This is just based on the visuals. He's talking about production value and stuff. So I was just like, yeah, I've seen what it looks like. So like I can at least judge on that. But yeah, whatever. I can't judge based on the actual anime itself. But it looks good. Oh, wait, also, isn't it like, okay, one thing that surprised me is that isn't it like super degenerate and stuff? That
What?
Dragon Maid.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, because like I thought, like from an outsider's perspective, I thought it was like super wholesome and had like no ecchi in the slightest, and was just like a wholesome slice of life type show, like with like a bit of yuri bait and stuff, but like nothing too lewd. But like then it's like, oh, it's actually a degenerate show. I was like, what? That doesn't that doesn't really fit, does it? I don't know. It's just, I mean, the manga. I've heard that the manga is like super degenerate with it, but like, with a lot of anime adaptations, they remove a lot of that elements. Like, I don't know. I can't judge. This is just okay. Professor Calculus, Sword Art Online is actually really good.
Agreed.
I can't say anything on that. I get it. Okay, just based on the stuff that I've heard about it, I get the feeling that I'd say, oh yeah, the first arc was like decent. I didn't love it, but it was like entertaining. And then after that, it fell off, which is basically the common criticism that I hear. And like, I probably criticize like the harem ecchi elements of it as well, and like how Kirito is overpowered or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'd say. Yeah, that's just based on what it seems like for me. Okay, moving on. Akeno is better than... How do you pronounce her name? Rias or Rias?
Yeah, Rias.
Rias, okay. Yeah, Akeno is better than Rias. I like Rias better.
For me, it's... okay.
Yeah.
For me, it's very close. I personally don't even know myself.
Yeah, I mean, that's
very iffy.
That's kind of expected for you. You're into like the that type, the older sister type. Is she like that? Like
Rias is more like Rias is like older sister. Akeno's more like older mom.
Yeah, the more mom type. I'm not really...
But I like both. So
I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, well, I'll make that decision for you. It's Rias. There. She's the main girl anyway, so you get some more screen time. Okay. Kill la Kill isn't actually that great, and it's hard to watch once you realize that it's fan service the anime. Trigger as a whole isn't any better of a studio than any other. Okay, here's a hot take that I disagree with. I loved Kill la Kill, and like... Okay, the last line, Trigger as a whole isn't any better of a studio than any other. Yeah, sure. Like, I really like...
worse. Too much space.
I like... Okay, they just keep going to space. I like Studio Trigger. I wouldn't say they're the best ever, but like they're a really solid studio. In my opinion, Brandon should mod... Darkness is like, Brandon should mod me just so Nataku loses power to keep silencing me. Plus, you know, Fade Away, you gotta get the money's worth. Money. Okay, but personally, I really liked Kill la Kill, and like, I think out of anything, like, it's supposed to be like the entire reason you watch Kill la Kill is for the fan service initially. Like, there's no other reason you'd start watching it. Like, if you search up Kill la Kill, see what it looks like, and you think, oh yes, I am expecting a very deep and insightful anime that has nothing to do with fan service at all. You're kidding yourself. That's like the entire reason you watch it. It's only then when you start watching it for the, you know, bait, only then does it start introducing like a lot of the story elements. And it's like, wow, this is actually really good. It's like, and then it just kind of has both. But like, I don't know. You never go into Kill la Kill expecting it to be like this super deep and insightful thing that's like on the same level as like other masterpieces and stuff. Kill la Kill is really entertaining. I wouldn't put it on the same level as like Steins Gate or something, but it was a really fun show. I really liked it. Notaku's just silent because he hasn't seen it.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you haven't seen it, actually. That seems
like the animation style.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
I mean, I don't know. It just seems like this sort of show that you'd like. Because like it's super fan service and stuff.
But if I don't enjoy the fan service, it kind of defeats the point.
I don't know. Like, what do you mean you don't enjoy the style?
If it doesn't look good, then I don't.
But it does look good. I don't get what you mean by it doesn't look good.
Not to me.
I mean, it's very stylistic, that's for sure. But it's not something to the point where it's unappealing. Yeah, that's almost the equivalent of going into God of War and expecting it to not have a lot of depth. Exactly. Yeah, it's like, oh. I can't join this intelligence conversation due to my lack of cultural knowledge. We're just talking about Kill la Kill. It's a really good show, but it's very fan servicey. But that's kind of the point of it. Like, that's the main point of the story. Like, if you remove the fan service from Kill la Kill, you've removed half the show and what it's trying to say and what it's about in the first place. So, like, in my opinion, that's fan service done well, honestly. I mean, honestly, near the end, I wasn't even interested in the fan service, partly because, like, they just ended up reusing the same animation for the transformation and stuff, but also because the story just got really legitimately interesting, and the fights were awesome. So, like, at that point, it was just, like, they were like, technically, it should be super fan servicey, and looking at it, it is, but, like, it didn't feel that way. It just seemed like, yeah, this is a part of the story now, and it was super. Anyways, let's just move on. Kill la Kill. Okay, the big three are mostly mid and filled with plot armor. I mean, sure, okay. I mean, I don't think most people. Pretty sure it's called the big three because they were popular, not because they not because like they're the best of the best. Mostly just because they were like what were the most top 3 of shonen anime at the time. So, yeah. SAO was never good to begin with.
That's a popular opinion.
Yeah, that's a pretty popular opinion. That's like not even a hot take. That's just a cold take, normal take. It's like, okay, you said the same thing that pretty much everyone else has said. Okay, Akeno was and will be best girl. Okay, that's something that Notaku would probably agree with.
I could understand.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't. Mommy is the best girl and Rent a Girlfriend. Oh, this is gonna start some fights. What do you think of this thing?
I was too busy being angry at the main character to give a shit.
I legitimately don't care. Just mommy sucks. Like, and it's like yeah, I don't care.
In comparison to the main character, she is a saint.
I mean, well, from what I've heard, isn't she like supposed to be antagonistic anyways? Like,
yeah, she like broke up with the main character and was like an asshole to him and stuff. And
yeah,
then I
but
think like tried to get back together with him or something.
If a character
she was just a really mean character, but I honestly, like I said, didn't care because the main character was just so much worse.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if it's obvious she's supposed to be like the villain or something, there's like, well, yeah, you're supposed to hate her. That's kind of what you're supposed to do with like good antagonists and stuff like that.
The main character was the true villain.
The main characters, yeah. It's like, we shouldn't hate the main character this much, though. I think something wrong happened here. Okay, my hottest take is that slice of life anime is boring. That is the coldest take that literally no one, like... that's pretty much the most... That's the more common opinion. And it's something that I personally disagree with. Yeah, sure. I mean, personally, that's what I used to think too. I thought, oh, slice of life is super boring. But then I actually watched some, and I thought, oh, what I thought about it was actually completely different than what I thought it was going to be. Because there's plenty of slice of life anime that has like legitimate plots, like A Place Further Than the Universe, Shirobako, even Bocce the Rock this season. That's really good. And like, I just don't find any of them boring, and they actually have a story and progression and stuff. And like, not every slice of life is just like nothing happening. Like, some of them just have... I think what really defines slice of life is just takes place without any fantastical stuff happening, like in the real world and stuff, and is like more grounded and down to earth and doesn't have like super crazy stuff happening. It's like mostly just sort of stuff that, and it's focused on the character interactions and you know, like the wholesomeness in general. But you can still have, there are plenty of slice of life out there that have legitimate plots. They're just simple ones and they're relaxing to watch. But yeah, personally, I really like that. I like slice of life anime. But like, again, hot take being slice of life anime is boring. It's just the coldest take. Everyone says that. Like, people who disagree with that, like me, are very much in the minority. So yeah, slice of life is cozy.
Way.
Yeah, it's cozy.
I don't like it, but I don't dislike it. It could be good or it could be bad.
Okay, let's just move on. I like the repeated use of animated scenes as Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. That's a very specific thing. Have you seen that?
No.
I haven't either. So we're just gonna have to skip over this one, but like, sure. Cool. Shonen anime mid. Again,
Totally agree.
that's not even a hot take. Again, that's just like a medium take. What are these terms now? But like, yeah, I kind of agree. Like, the concept of shonen just doesn't interest me anymore. I mostly watch stuff for the series itself. But if you tell me it's a shonen anime, then it's just like, eh. But if you tell me it's a story about these people trying to escape from this complex or something, and they are giant monsters, then it's just like, okay, I'm more interested in that. Like, I'm just more interested in like shows that don't seem like they fit into a particular genre. More so it's just like, hey, this show's trying to do its own thing. It's like, and you don't really think of it as a shonen anime. It's just an anime, and it's a good one. That kind of thing.
For me, it could be shonen, but it has to have a story. If it's just shonen, I don't like it.
I mean, pretty much
it could have it.
I mean, pretty much every
fine,
shonen
but
has a story, though. I don't think that's like something
like,
you need to worry about
I
with shonen.
disagree. Because, I mean,
Yeah?
it's like One Piece has like 1,000 episodes. Is that really a story?
Oh yeah. I mean, as someone who hasn't watched One Piece yet, it's still a story. Like, what are you gonna spend all that time doing
Not a
otherwise?
very good one is the thing. It's
Have you
just-
seen it?
It's too focused on it.
How have you seen it?
It's just
How much of it have
No.
you seen? Well, in that
None.
case, you can't judge, and I'm not gonna
It's
judge
1,000
either.
episodes though. I can't.
I mean, I started watching
no-
like
no
the first something
seriously-
How do you know
no
that? How do
seriously
you know that?
interesting
It's just a
story
long
could be
story.
1,000 episodes
It's just a long story.
That's not possible, Brandon. Nothing can last that long and be good.
How do you know?
Story-wise.
Why
And
would there
that's
be
just
so
how it
many
works.
people who respect it and like it in that case? Why would there be so many people who say it's their favorite anime?
Because it's a shonen and they like that.
Yeah, but a lot of these are coming from people who like are like actual anime reviewers and stuff and have seen a bunch of other anime as well.
Because it's popular and it makes sense to like
Yeah, but
things
these
that
are the people
popular.
who same people who trash on Demon Slayer and Naruto. So clearly there's something different. I mean, just say that you can't judge and move on, man. Just like don't try and say that.
No, I'm judging all right.
I mean, yeah, that's the main reason I haven't started it yet. What, started it properly or like have gotten
Just
anywhere
can't
with
have a
it?
good story that lasts that long.
I
It's
like
just
it.
not how it works.
I mean, you could. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you get a thing of, hey, you got this set of characters, they go to a different continent, they have its own story there with new characters, and then after that story's done, you move to a different continent, and then you start a new story basically there, and with new characters, and except for like the main characters and stuff, and then you just keep repeating that. Then you could seemingly keep it going on forever, and I think that's pretty much what One Piece did. It's just like a bunch of different arcs. Each of those arcs is like its individual story.
Yeah.
That's
you
what
could
it
say the
seems
same
like.
for Pokemon then.
Yeah.
And Pokemon's not bad, but it doesn't necessarily have a good story. It's the same story every time. You gotta get your
Bro,
Pokemon,
you just
gotta
contradicted
battle your
yourself. You
Pokemon.
said there's no story, and it's the same story every time.
As in not a good one. No story meaning not a good one. As in
Okay.
it's the same thing over
Yeah,
and
but
over
that's not
kind
to
of thing.
argue that there's no story. It's just that you don't like the story.
No good one.
I mean, personally, I wouldn't come back to Pokemon, but that's just because like it was my childhood show. Well, yeah, I liked it because it was like the sort of thing that you watch in your childhood. But like, if I was to watch it now, I wouldn't like it. If I'm being completely honest with myself, but it still holds a place in my heart for being like the nostalgia and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay. BS Productions. People confuse subjective enjoyment of the show with how objectively good a show is too often. That's a good take. I agree with that 100%. Like, you'd know this if anyone read any reviews on my anime list. People say, I personally didn't enjoy these aspects of it, therefore it is objectively terrible. Like, Bro, you're allowed to say that you just didn't like it. You don't need to like go into like explain why that's an objective reasoning of why everyone else can't like it either. Like, you got to be able to separate that. Like,
Yeah, I totally agree.
yeah. The subjective, like, there are plenty of shows that I've watched where I'm just like, yeah, this is objectively good, but I don't personally enjoy it. And like, it's the other way around too. It's like, oh yeah, I understand that this isn't like the greatest anime ever, but I still really, really enjoy watching it. Like, that happens with me all the time. Heck, that's literally what Konosuba is like for me. It's like, well, yeah, I really enjoyed watching it, but if you had to put it like, if you had to put it up against like something like Steins Gate or something, then it's just like, well, no, it's not really the same. You can't really compare them quality wise, but like personal enjoyment level, I like both of them. So yeah, it's just that sort of thing. Yeah. Okay, have you seen Railgun? Baron says
Nope.
Railgun S is better than Railgun T. The fillers aren't that bad. I'm just going to let anyone who's watching this, like, from the comments or something, just judge that. Whatever. Sure. No Game No Life doesn't deserve a season 2. Oh! If there's No Game No Life fans are gonna be after you. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Notake, have you seen it?
Personally, I think it doesn't not deserve a second season, but I think it's more just it's more the meme is you want a second season. I think it won't be nearly as good as people really think it is, because the first season was, I mean, I personally liked it, but it wasn't anything crazy.
I think
it's
most people are. I think
just
the
want it
main
because
reason
it's
is
a joke.
because of like the potential behind it or something. Maybe it's because I think
nah,
it ended.
I think it's just
From
the meme.
from what I've heard, it ended on like a cliffhanger or something, where it's just like it was building up to this thing and it didn't even happen yet, and that's where it ended, and people wanted to see that happen, and that's why they want a season 2. Is that right?
It's not really much different than any other isekai, really.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it is, and I like it better than other isekai, but from an objective point, it really isn't that much different.
Okay.
And from what people always complain at isekai for, it's basically the same thing.
Wait. So there's a harem? In No Game No Life? There's harem stuff?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh wow! I never actually expected that.
And then there's
I expected like
there's
the
the
entire
main
degeneracy
relationship.
plot line to be like more of
So
a
there's the
like-
objective between the brother and sister for one. People normally don't like that. There's lots and lots of ecchi being
yeah.
with,
I knew
like,
there was a lot of ecchi there. But-
And then the harem, sort of, they got lots of girls in there that are with it, but they haven't exactly like officially started it yet. Like, they haven't said they like the MC yet, but they also, there's a bunch of girls hanging around them the whole time like it's a harem. And I think
yeah,
it's just
so
hasn't
basically
got
they
to the
they
point
got
yet.
the harem format, but it's not technically a harem yet, where
Yeah,
any
yeah,
of
yeah.
them are confessing to him or even stated to have any feelings for him whatsoever. It's just got the girls surrounded by him. Wait, no, he's
Yeah.
surrounded by girls. Yeah,
Yep.
okay, that makes sense. I mean, that actually, that's kind of how I felt. This is completely mostly unrelated, but that's kind of how I felt towards Bunny Girl Senpai, where it's like,
yeah, it was
it's-
a harem.
Okay, it looked very much like a harem, and on surface it's very much like a harem, and personally that kind of annoyed me, because it's like we couldn't even have like one character with this syndrome who's a dude. Like, we really just gotta make every single one of them like pretty girls to like go around and like I don't know, it just seems like a bit like, oh come on, we're really doing the harem thing again, but we're pretending, but it's like it's not a harem, but like it's like, is it a light novel thing? Is it a thing where it's just like you're writing a light novel so you have to have a harem in it somehow? Like, or at least make it seem that way? I don't know. It's weird. I just personally would have liked it better if there was a bit more variety to it. That's the way it's like, it's not as obviously a harem and stuff. Like, throw at least one other guy character in there, you know? So it's like not as obvious with what it's trying to do, at least. I don't know. Because like Bunny Girl Senpai is an anime that takes itself very seriously, in my opinion. Like if you're gonna be a harem show and like be degenerate and stuff and like it doesn't take itself seriously at all, fine, whatever. Go do your thing. But like with Bunny Girl Senpai, it like takes itself a lot more seriously than that. So like I expect it to like not to do something a bit more different. That's just my opinion on it. So I still enjoyed the show, but like that's just like kind of nitpick that I have towards it. Okay. The Toaru animes are dog shit. The only ones I liked was Railgun. We already went over this. I don't know. I mean, I probably...
People have a lot to say about Railgun, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, is it even that popular of an anime? It's like, I've heard a lot about it, but I don't see that many people, like... I mean, okay, it does have a fan base, I'm pretty sure, but it's not, like, the most hyped up thing ever I see. Like... Okay, just moving on. Sorry, one sec. I'm just gonna open the doors here because the room is heating up like crazy. This happens every time I stream. Actually, we might take a quick break. We've been doing this for a little bit, just for 5 minutes. I'll just...
If that's the case, my parents actually came home a while ago, so...
Oh, yeah?
I should probably... Yeah.
But we've got so many others to go through.
Well, we can just do it again another time.
Yeah, but, like, then people are gonna submit more.
Well, we'll just have infinite streams then.
Oh, no. This is gonna go on forever.
Exactly. Infinite content.
God, how far does this go on for? Jeez.
A lot. We barely moved. That's why I was trying to take certain ones, but we can do them all.
Well, maybe we could speed run through a bunch of them. Do you want to do that?
Nah, I think we should just save them for later.
Yeah? What does chat think?
It'll be more entertaining that way.
All right. Yeah, there are a lot of takes here.
Exactly.
What, do you think tomorrow or something, or not really? When do you think you'd next be available? No, it's not going to be a 24-hour stream. We're talking about ending it.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk to you about it.
All right, sure then. Oh, we might as well just end the stream here then. You know, I think we've done it like. Yeah. Who's Brandon's talking partner? This is Notaku, your friendly neighborhood otaku. Hello.
It's me.
Hello.
You sing for us?
No. What on earth is going on in the rest of the Discord server? Jesus Christ. Fisher, what did you change your profile pic to? Okay.
Yeah, things happened.
Things are certainly happening. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Maybe we could do a. Okay, let's just do these last three, and then we'll be done.
Okay.
Okay, so the CGI in Overlord makes me cringe, but doesn't take away from my enjoyment. It's like, oh, they couldn't afford to animate lol. At least I still like it. Have you seen Overlord?
Me, I don't care about CGA or CGI. I don't.
I mean, that seems like a pretty reasonable take. That's like, if you. I mean, that's kind of how I felt towards most, like, CGI. Like, when I was watching, like, Attack on Titan Season 4 and stuff, some of the CGI was a little rough. They improved on it in the second part. But, like, yeah, honestly, it still didn't really take away from the experience. Like, wow. It's like just seeing the entire story and how everything's going down. Like, that was super interesting in Attack on Titan. So it's like, yeah, like I get that. I totally get that. Like CGI isn't the be all end all. It's just unless it's like Berserk or something, which is a shame. But like, if it's just a small thing, then it's like, yeah, sure. Bam says One Piece is bad.
Agree.
You can't say that. You haven't seen it. How do you know? What if you watched like what if you watched like what if you started watching it and went, oh, this is actually really interesting. I see how it's going now.
Bro, it's 1,000 episodes.
Yeah,
bro.
but like, okay,
That's not how that works.
yeah, that's true. I probably wouldn't even, but still, you don't know until you watched it. I can't judge. Like I can't judge anything until I've seen it properly. Like I can't go, oh, Rent a Girlfriend's like terrible and stuff like that because
it is.
but I haven't seen it. That's the thing. I can't say
it is though.
It'd be hypocritical for me to say, oh yeah, it's the worst show ever. Have you seen it? Nope. I mean, I hate the idea of it, but like, I don't know.
It's bad.
I just keep saying I'll probably dislike it, but that's not. There's a difference because that is making it clear. It's just a prediction. Yeah, people freak out way too much about CGI in anime. Yeah, that I agree. Like, it's most of the time people don't even notice it. Like, there's a ton of CGI in like Demon Slayer and stuff. It still looks spectacular. People only complain about it when it's noticeable. And like, that's the same thing with Hollywood movies and stuff. If it's not noticeable, like nobody's going to complain about it because they didn't realize it was there. But if it was not there, but okay, if it was really poorly done, then like people are going to complain about it. And like those are the only times that people even notice it in the first place. So like, to them, it's like, oh, every time I see the CGI, it's bad. So therefore CGI bad. But it's like, no, because whenever it's good, you don't notice it. That's... So yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's some absolutely beautiful stuff using CGI, 3D and stuff, 3D animation. Have you seen Beastars? That looks really good. Like... Yeah, Kimi no wa uses 3D CG and 2D hand-drawn together and it looks absolutely so... I didn't even notice that. I didn't know that. I had no idea it used 3D animation. It just looked like everything was hand-drawn. But, like, it's just really that good. Okay. You want to end things now, then? We can come back to it later.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. I'll probably stop now. Okay. See you guys next time. It was good talking to you.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye. See ya.